Alright, so this is a follow-up video on the MusicomLab EFX MKIII. I got several questions on the last video about using the Midi to control pedals, and since I've had a little bit of time to use it and actually did a little bit of research on it finally, I figured out how to change the settings, at least in the application that I use it. So to do this, what I've done is I've got the Midi cable running out, and it goes on the input of the mod factor here, and then it's set to go through, and then it goes on the in of the time factor, and then what I've got here is another through that runs into my M-Audio FireWire 410 interface, which then hooks up via FireWire to my laptop, and I've got this software, let me get it in focus, called Midi Monitor that I downloaded. So what this does is anytime you send a command via Midi, it'll record it and tell you all the information on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit, I'm going to leave it out of focus because I got to go back up to the computer. I'm going to hit Bank 1, Preset 1 here, and whenever I do that, you get a command in here. And so what that tells me is that that's a program change on channel 1, Midi channel 1, with data 0. So what this breaks down to, there's the program change, and then there's 16 channels of Midi, so this is channel 1, and then each channel of Midi has a data range, I guess, which is 0 through 127. And so the way this particular pedal is set up is just basically I think it's a bunch of they're just one-time commands. There's no variable information set on these. So if I hit preset 2, it'll give me program change, channel 1, data 1. The third option, data 2, 3, and if I go up to the next bank 2, hit preset 1 again, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically the way that works in this environment is each preset has 4, and it just continues to climb one by one by one. Each one of those Midi commands sends a signal up to these. So preset 1, or bank 1, excuse me, bank 1, preset 1 is bank 1, preset 1 on these two pedals. So then here switches these up to, it should be 1, 2. Yep. And if I hit the third one, it should be 2, 1. Yep. And then if I hit the fourth one, it should be 2, 2. Okay, cool. So that's that. That should make sense. So now, what this breaks down to, this one here. Sorry, let me focus again. This one here will get us to bank 1, preset 1. So if I want to change, let's say for some reason this one and this one need to be the same preset on these, the way to do that is you select the preset you want to change, you press and hold mode to get into the Midi part. So this is program change 1 on channel 1. These are all you can change any of these settings with the up and down when you're in them. But the one I want to change right now is the Midi value. So right now it's 3, so 3, 2, 1. But if I change it down to 1, it'll be the same as this first preset. So then hit it again to store it. Press mode to get out of there. And so let's go to here. So that's that. 1, 2. And if I hit 1, it takes me to 1, 1. And in this case, it probably shouldn't do anything because if I hit this, it'll be the same preset. So see, it doesn't change anything. If you want to see that it does in fact change it, 1, 2, hit the third one, should be 1, 1. So that's the way it works. So it sends this command on, program change 1, channel Midi channel 1, value, it's actually 0, but 1, and that'll be that preset for these pedals. So in essence, you can have a Midi command assigned to a specific preset for a certain song, and anytime you play that song, you just program whatever preset you're on, or whatever bank. So let's say it's bank 4, preset 2, but you need it to be value of 2 from the very first preset. Hopefully this all makes sense. You just set that there, and then it'll change that preset to that, which the preset is actually set on the pedal, which includes tempo, delay trails, mix, all this stuff, or modulation settings. The preset is actually on the pedal. All that this thing is doing is sending the command to say, call up this preset, and it'll do it. Now, there's also a MIDI command called control change, which my understanding of it is you can send a control change at a certain value, which will then set a knob at a certain mix value, and so on and so forth. I don't know how to do that portion of it. All I know how to do is assign a command that just basically says, hey, call up this preset for me. So hopefully that helps a little bit. I guess if you got any questions, let me know, and if I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to figure it out for you. Anyway, yeah, the pedal's great. It's very well worth it. In my case, it was worth the $750 or whatever it was I paid for it. So it's been very good. It saves me a lot of tap dancing. So, all right, thanks for watching.